Alright, so it's house cleanup day. I'm going to show you guys what we're working with here in the beginning. So a lot of this is thanks to my truck issues. A lot of this is stuff that would usually be in my truck, but since my truck has been gone since the wreck, a lot of it's all thrown in here. I've got the mini bike in here right now from the camping trip. I just brought everything back here instead of back to my storage unit because I'm not going to have my storage unit once I'm moving out here. Got the air mattress deflating. I'm going to finally put that away. Kind of just a lot of junk, but it also is actually really dirty in here. There's dust everywhere, debris. I'll organize this the best that I can. And then just a lot of trash that needs to get thrown away. The kitchen is going to be top priority, getting the kitchen cleaned up. It's bad everywhere in here. I haven't ever cleaned the kitchen at all. It's funny, the only part of the house that I've ever cleaned was the bathroom, and then that's the one room that I completely tore apart. But refrigerator's disgusting. The stove is pretty good, it's pretty clean. But yeah, I might put a time lapse up or something. I rented one of those carpet cleaners from Lowe's, so I'm gonna get this carpet super clean, get all the walls cleaned, get all the trash thrown away. All right, here it is. This is the first time this is the first time ever that this kitchen has ever been clean since I've had it. My mom came over and helped, and we cleaned inside and outside of all these cabinets, and the counter, mopped, cleaned, just everything has been touched. The cabinets, the entire room, it's a completely different, it's like 5 shades lighter everywhere. Cleaned all the walls. Mopped the floor like crazy. This stove wasn't too bad because it was pretty new, but my mom still went through and took all the drip pans out and cleaned all of it. The refrigerator was a huge transformation. It was so covered in dust, and it had this like mildew mold all in all the gaskets all around it. She cleaned everything on the inside. And then I carpet cleanered the carpet. I ended up doing I think 5 passes with that carpet cleaner because I kept dumping it out and the water was just so dirty every time. But the last time it was pretty clean. I still have my kayak in here because I don't have a better place to put it for now. But what I ended up deciding I'm going to do is we only cleaned here and there and like a little bit of that first room, because this room there's no point because it's still this room is so involved in the construction of the bathroom, and I just need a place to store some stuff right now. So that room and then the bedroom are just gonna have to be dedicated to storage because that's the two that are touching the bathroom, so they're all kind of partially under construction anyway. So when I come in here, when I move my stuff in, I'm just going to put my bed over in this corner and sleep in here, which will actually be pretty nice because that's where the mini split is. So this is the most like temperature controlled room anyway. And then I'll just put like my couch here, TV over here, and it'll just be kind of like a studio apartment. But every time I stand back and look at these cabinets, I'm amazed at how different they look. If they weren't so crooked, they really wouldn't be too bad. This countertop is still a little rough. It's just stained, but because I cleaned it like crazy yesterday, scrubbing it. The sink cleaned up super nice. This faucet actually looks pretty good. It's still really cheap feeling. Cleaned up the windowsills, the windows. Like I said, inside of every cabinet. So what I'm going to work on now is I've mentioned that I'm going to have to set up a temporary shower. I'm going to do it over here. That way I can hook up to the faucet. And that's what's in these Amazon packages is I have an adapter that I'm hoping, all I can really do, I was just looking at pictures online, but I'm hoping that the aerator will just come off of this faucet, and then I'll be able to screw on that adapter, and then I'll be able to hook up a shower head. I got this. I just bought the cheapest handheld one they had at Lowe's. I'm hoping that once I screw that adapter on, I'll be able to attach this to the faucet, and that'll give me access to a hot and cold water source, and then a shower head, and then I'm going to put a tub down right here, and then build a little enclosure where I can hang a shower curtain up, and then I'll just, in the meantime, take showers right here while I don't have the bathroom I thought that'd be a little bit easier. There's kits that they make that hook up to the hot and cold water hookup for the washing machine, but this room is just not that good for that. There's not a good spot for me to put it in here, and this just seemed a little bit easier to me. The kitchen has some extra room right here, and it's not like it's gonna be big. I'm just gonna put like one of those Rubbermaid storage tubs down, and then I'll hang up the shower curtain, and then I'll just dump the tub out either in the sink or outside every time after I take a shower. So I think it'll be a good temporary solution because it'll just be a simple way to have a shower in here. And like I said in another video, I don't think I'll actually use it that often because I work right by the gym. So every weekday I can just stop by the gym and take a shower there. So it'd really just be like weekends. Saturday night and Sunday night probably would be the only time that I ever end up actually needing to use it. So I got two different kinds. This is the screw-on aerator adapter kit that I initially ordered, and then it got back ordered, and then they were saying it wasn't going to come in until like a couple weeks after I had to move in, so then I panicked, and I wasn't even sure if this was going to work anyway. So then I found this, and I ordered this. It's just a slip-on rubber end. I figured this will work no matter what, so if I had ordered this first, it probably would have been good. But I'm going to try this because I'm kind of just curious about how it'll work. This is like a universal kit. I don't know. I think this end screws on, and then there's all types of different attachments you can put on there to like make a garden hose hook up to it or a shower hose or whatever. But I'm going to see how this works, and then if it doesn't work, I'm just going to use this Rinse-A-Roo slip-on one. It basically is just a rubber end that just stretches over the whole end of the faucet. Simple idea that someone came up with. They make it for like, you know, washing your dogs and cleaning your shower. It's like it basically turns the end of a sink or a shower into a water hose pretty much. So we'll see. Not sponsored. That's just what I saw on Amazon when I looked. Alright, surprisingly simple and painless. So that little aerator replacement kit worked. It's basically just, there's this piece that you screw on to the aerator, and this is all one piece, and it's on a little ball. And then this is the shower head adapter. So there's a gasket in here, and then I put the shower head came with this little tiny roll of Teflon tape, and I wrapped it in Teflon with the gasket, and then it's kind of like an air hose fitting, where you pull it down and then it snaps on. And then just the shower head beyond that. And surprisingly, no significant leaks. Seems to work pretty good. I'm a little bit concerned with how short this hose is, but I think that I'll still have enough. Yeah, I should still have plenty of length with that. So that's a pretty good, that's a pretty decent little temporary shower solution. That, and I'll have a tub right here where I can stand. I'll probably just like scoot it right here in front of the shower whenever I'm using it, and then just push it off to the side. Not too bad. This was like, well, and then I can still use the sink as usual because I can just take this all off, set it off to the side. It still works somewhat normal. Obviously, a little bit weird pattern, but that's fine. I'm really not concerned. But that's a pretty good cheap solution because I think I paid like $10 for this shower head, and then this was $15, I think. Pretty easy, but I still obviously haven't used this Rinse-A-Roo thing, but this seems easier to me, and it comes with a hose. I'm still gonna keep this for like, because I think this will be a good idea, a good way to like clean the bathroom and stuff. Because cleaning bathtubs and showers, it's always kind of a problem. You can't actually like spray anything besides just the direction that the shower head will point. So I still think this is a good idea that someone came up with, but happy that worked out good. I was expecting major problems. All right, here it is. Besides the shower curtain, I've made this almost a no-cost project. I used all 2x4s that I already had. That's why I'm using this piece. It's got this notch in both sides. It doesn't matter for what this is going to be. Hopefully this will only exist for just a couple of weeks. But there's the temporary shower. I just ran a screw right through this mount so that I could hang the shower head up. Pretty good height right there. And then what I'm going to do to continue this as a minimal cost project, I'm going to reuse the shower curtain that I'm already using at my apartment. So the day that I move out, I'm just going to bring it over here and just put a bunch of screws up here so that I can hook it, and it'll just go all the way around. And the opening will be on the sink side. That way I can reach out and turn the water on and off. And that'll all just drape down into this tub. And then, yeah, I'm sure this will get heavy pretty quick, but I can just turn the water on and off. Like I was mentioning before, this will only be like a 2-time-a-week thing, because besides that, I'm just going to use the gym shower. But this is going to work out to be a pretty good temporary shower, I think. And I'm just going to, I'll push, I can, you guys probably saw earlier, but I could just disconnect this fitting right here. It's like a air chuck, similar to how air tools work. And then I can just move this whole thing out of the way during the week when I'm not using it. See, so that fits nicely into this corner just like that. Just push it over, pull it over when I need to use it. And then the sink works just fine as a regular sink. Space that I wasn't using anyway, besides access to this cabinet, which I'll just try to keep stuff out of there for now. So there's my DIY renovation shower. Not no cost, it was like maybe 30 bucks altogether for the adapter, and then this super cheap handheld shower head that I got from Lowe's. And then I just used 2x4s I already had. If you had to buy 2x4s, it would be another, like, I don't know, 8 bucks. So, may not work too well if you were a married couple, but for me, it'll work just fine. And this way I can live here and carry on with the remodel project. I hope you guys were a little bit interested in this video, and thanks for watching.